Okay, good morning to all of you. So today we are observing the next example. It is the Adathoda vesica. Here you are observing the good photograph of flower, the branch which is showing the for identification. So this Adathoda vesica, as it is native to the our Asia continent, and it having the widely used in the Ayurveda, homeopathy and the Unani system of medicine. We are knowing it as it is the perennial plant. Perennial, that is the, as it is observing throughout the year, so it is not seasonal. Here the plant is evergreen, which grows up to the 2 meter in the height, and it is commonly used in the as a uh, uh, home remedy many times for the particularly cough is there, asthma, bronchitis, as it is to be simply boiled into the water and the semi-hot decoction it is to be taken for the relief. As in Ayurveda, it having the specific importance is there. So here today we are observing this one. The botanically it is a member of family Acanthaceae, common name Adulsa in Marathi. Then in other languages it is to be well known. As already we have seen, it is a evergreen subherbaceous plant, and as it is growing up to the 1000 meter from the sea level in India, Sri Lanka, Burma, Malaysia, right. In medicinal uses it is commonly used as a alternative, that is the in alter with the other, it is commonly used, it having antispasmodic property, diuretic property, that is for the easy urination functioning or kidney functioning, then expectorant, that is against the cough commonly. In asthma bleeding, asthma means the stage, firstly there is a cold is there, then cough is there, and then asthma. So difficulty in the breathing, commonly it is the related with the asthma. Then bronchitis, cough, diabetes means excessive flow of sugar through the urination. Then diarrhea, that is the weakness causing due to wrong food material. Then epilepsy, loss of memory, commonly it is called as the epilepsy. Then neuralgia, it is related with the central nervous system. Then rheumatic pain, that is the pain in the joints of the legs are there. So many conditions of the body they are related. In chemical content, quinazolin, alkaloid, fascicin, fascicol, or the adathodine and the fascicinol. These are commonly present here. The names are given as per the names of the genera or the species, adathodine or the fascicol, like this. Then in cultivation it requires different soils and the climatic condition. December to April it is a flowering and fruiting period, as it is to be commonly developed on the wastelands along the roadside. The leaves are generally simple, opposite, lanceolate, or as we have seen this one. Then flower shows the B cytosterol, D glucosides, campherol, and glycoside of campherol is the quercetin. The roots are also used for the chemical due to the chemical content as vesicol and the penganin. Hydroxyoxycalocone, it is commonly seen. In tradition or in historical part, the leaves are commonly used as a medicine since from the 2000 years ago. Now, as in tradition, it is to be supposed it is commonly used at the time of delivery, particularly in the mothers. The leaves, roots, flowers, and the stem bark it is also used. The leaves contain quinazoline alkaloid. It is near about contain the hesicin 45 to 90%. It is a mucolytic drug. That is, as it shows the bromhexine was developed from this alkaloid. N oxides of hesicin, hesiquinone, and these others, neotone essential oils are used. In uses, it is having the commonly used in bleeding disorders, then thrombocytopenic, that is blood does not have the enough platelets, and then purpurea, excessive brushing is there commonly. It is a good in cardiovascular conditions as a moderate hypotensive activity, that is it lowers the blood pressure, so it is good for the high blood pressure patients are there. In acute and chronic bronchitis, it is commonly used along with the licorice, gestamine, and the marshmallow. That is the marsh means the specifically found in the muddy areas, plant, brahmi or others are there. Then allergic asthma, commonly it is used with the herb Tylophora, Wasanwell. Then it is a good antihistamine effect. The leaves may be dried and smoked to relieve the asthma. It is a good bronchodilation effect. That is the as it is smoked. The powder is smoked through the mouth. Then in Ayurvedic pharmacology, the taste is bitter, astringent. Quality is light, unnoxious. Then post-digestion effect, it shows the pungent, and potency is the cold. So here already we have seen this part. Then second our good example is the clove. So you are observing the plant of the clove, and the clove actually it is a flower. So you just look how the flowers are generally seen on the plant, and as it is a bushy plant, so basically it is seen. This photograph is of drying of the clove buds are there in the part of Konkan or this one. So just see how these are dried, and before that there is a process of generally after cutting they keep in the heaps or the together for the fermentation, and later on and then there is a color change is there. Botanically it is called as the Eugenia caryophyllata. Clove is largely used as a dried whole bud, and it shows the commonly as in our daily preparations are there to as a flavoring to the foods. Then in different parts of world or the island areas like Indonesia, others are there, so commonly it is used as a spice. In Indonesia, India, Zanzibar, Sri Lanka, it is commonly used. The compound eugenol is responsible for the most of the characteristics aroma. The different names these are seen for the clove as the caryophyllum, or there is having the different buds are there. In Marathi we are calling as the lavang. So this flower bud it is having the important character. Then about the clove oil is having near about 15%. So here cultivation, for the cultivation it grows well in the rich loamy soil. Loamy, that is the where the maximum clay particles are there. Also in red soil in Kerala, Tamil Nadu and the part of Karnataka. As cooler climate with well distributed rainfall, it is ideal for the flowering. The different sites are there, so it also requires the good drainage capacity of the soil, so waterlogging condition generally avoided. Then it also grows in the different areas like where the rainfall is near about 150 to 30 millimeter per year. At the altitude 1500 meter, it also grows in very ideal condition. The seeds are collected from the fully ripened fruits, and they are developed into the seedling, and later on they are planted. So mother of the clove, generally popularly, as it is selected for this one, and directly they are kept into the nursery after soaking into the water overnight. So germination takes place very properly. Second method of sowing, generally, as it gives the germination by the presence of pink radicle, and they are to be used. Then manuring and fertilizers. It before the plantation, it requires cattle manure or compost here, 50 kg, bone meal or fish meal 2 to 5 kg per tree, and the organic manures, as generally doses, they are generally done before the rainy season. And inorganic fertilizers, 40 gram urea, 110 gram superphosphate, and 80 gram muriate of potash is generally required. Generally 2 doses in the month of May and June and October. May or June and October they are required. In harvesting, next part is important. So clove tree, it starts flowering from the 4th year, and therefore plantation, as the management conditions are very important. In September to October and or December to January at the high altitude, then different less than this stage 2 centimeter long clove it is to be seen. So flow of the manufacturing, so clove birds are there, selecting, grading, sun drying to the clove. Then second, clove powder cloves, generally steam or the steam generator, oil distillation. Then water chillers, condensers are there. So clove oil is also manufactured. This is the general observation for the clove oil. As we know, the steam distillation unit is there. So in this one large retort is there. Here the plant material is kept and the steam is there. So after the condensing, it is collected into separator, and the oil is separated. Then harvesting should be done without damaging the branches and affect the subsequent growth of the tree. They generally collected by hand picking or the beating with the bamboos. Harvested flower buds separated from the cluster by hand and spread to the drying yard. Then the stem of the bud is generally dark brown. About 11,000 to 15,000 dried cloves weight up to the 1 kg. And this is the standard type. So in macroscopy, you are observing this good photograph, 4 millimeter width, 2 millimeter thickness, and 10 to 17 millimeter in the length. So this is dimension for the clove is there. So just you see how it is there. So color is the dark brown, aromatic, strong, spicy. Then secondly, it shows the length at 12 to 17 mm, diameter 3 to 4. The shape globular, depressed at the base. Pericarp is there, wrinkled. Then triradiate stigma. It shows the nature as the in the part of this above portion, it is called as the head, right? So inside these 4 sepals are there, 4 petals are there, so it is a dome shaped structure. Nextly, it shows the 4 stamens also here. So this part, and in the lower hypanthium part, it shows there are the 4 thick acute divergent surrounded by the dome shaped corolla, and lower portion shows the position of ovary. The different uses, manufacturing process. So here the nutrients per milligram percentage, it is seen in this one. So folates then niacin, pyridoxine, riboflavin 5%, other vitamins A, C, E, K, vitamin K, then sodium, potassium, calcium. So all contents are generally in the proportion. 4% is there. Phosphorus is also there. So clove is nicely seen. We see this LS of the flower bud. So hypanthium region shows the ovary. Oil glands are at the margin. Corolla, anther, stamen, then style, calyx, and bilocular ovary is there. This is a section of TS of flower passing through the hypanthium without with ovary. So it shows the ovules and the central placenta. In the section mainly epidermis, section of hypanthium, it shows the epidermis, then cortex. You see the oil glands are there, and this total structure when we are magnifying, so it shows cortex, outer cortex, middle, and the inner cortex. Inner is the parenchymatous middle region. So basically other parts generally they are not used directly. Clove bud is commonly used. Then oil glands are ovoid and schizogenous, that is filled with the oil. Then in chemically it shows the volatile oil 15 to 20%. It contains eugenol, vanillin, caryophyllene. Vanillin, it is commonly used in the vanilla ice cream. Then tannin 10 to 13%. Resin, chromone, eugenin, etc. Different uses. Commonly it is used as a condiment. Condiment, that is the fresh, generally clove. It is also used in the preparation, and the spice means it is the dried. Then it having good property as carminative, that is removes intestinal gases. The oil is commonly producing the used to produce the vanillin. It is a good antiseptic, that is against the antimicrobial property. Then good as a flavoring agent. Then for the dental use, zinc oxide ZNO is used for the filling the material with ZNO. Then local anesthetic, dental analgesic, it is commonly used. The mother cloves are there, that is they are fully ripened. The clove contain a single seed, unilocular. They are dark brown, ovate, then ripen. So clove tree, they are slightly aromatic and they contain the starch, and very inferior are the volatile oil. So this is all about our today's point. We have taken the two examples in this one. Okay, so next part we will see in the next lecture. Thanks to all. Good day.